just realized that the ads finished playing and I didn't even pay attention. I was just more focused on chat. Anyways, hello everybody, I'm Yumiko, your local Neko Brigade leader, and I am so sorry for missing you. Don't worry, there's a sequel to Hump Day, and it's today. So come over here so I can hump you. Wait, what? Really? Wait, why does it sound... Hang on, let me see what's going on. I have no idea what you guys are hearing. Weird. Yeah, that is... Oh. The fuck is the microphone attached to? Hello? 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 I can't hear anything. No, it's not running through RTX voice. I have no idea what's going on. Do I still sound staticky? And this is where the other headphones come in. Because I need to hear this. Okay. Oh. What? Hang on. I'm listening to the audio right now. On my end, it sounds clear. That is weird. And it sounds staticky for you guys. Yeah. Okay, I just turned off the double. There is absolutely, like, I'm not hearing the static on my end. Hang on, let me go over to Twitch and see what's going on, because the scuffery just has to be scuffed. Hang on, let me hear it. How does it sound on Twitch? Hang on, let me hear it. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, hey, I just had to reset the NDI capture for OBS. What'd you think of that? Oh my fucking god, I swear. Yeah, the repeat was because I had it opened up on Twitch. Anyways, hello everybody. How you doing? I'm Yumi, your local Neko Brigade leader, and I have been scuffed today. Hi, how's everyone doing? And if it's your first time here, well, welcome. Please sit back and relax, because I'm here to pleasure you, because you guys being here pleasures me. Now then, I do have some stuff to get into, so please do make sure that if you haven't yet, grab that free Streamloots packet. Make sure you can fuck with me. You're reading the spoiler log. Alrighty. Also, hello, Mega Bendy Gaming. How you doing? Hope you guys didn't miss me too much. Oh, Metal, don't die. That's my job. And yes, if you're wondering what Link's talking about, so we are doing our first randomizer today with Wind Waker, and it also has crowd control, so that means you get to fuck me over while the game already is fucked over by randomizing everything. So, I hope you're ready to watch me fail a lot in Wind Waker, because I need to memorize how the game plays. And I don't remember how well it plays. I remember some things. I don't remember a lot of it. So I'm going to be stumbling around while you guys fuck me over. And that's okay, because that's the best kind of fucking. Because you can fuck me on top, on bottom, every single direction in every way. I'll still be pleasured all the same. And Not only that, I did want to also talk about, if you guys didn't see it on Twitter, I did have a early birthday present from Tessa. She actually got me a 3D printer. We went out to a thrift store yesterday, called McKay's, and they actually had a 3D printer. Yes, I made my sword. I also made another thing as well, just to see how good the print quality can be. And I was actually surprised. I was so surprised at the print quality of it. Because normally this is like a 3D printer that costs somewhere like between $200 to $400. And it was freaking just, $130. Yes, the Umatron 5000 can finally be 3D. I can finally print my dildo. And now no one's safe as Yumi prints her own 3D dildo. You should not have reminded me of that, Floofy, because now that you put that in my head, I'm going to be sitting there, and I'm going to be making sure I 3D print that dildo. It'll come full circle. Okay, yes, I know, High Priestess, you may have beaten me to it, but I'm talking about, like, an actual custom Yumi dildo. There's artwork in my not safe for work portion of, So a part of I wouldn't actually put it inside me, Link. No, so there's an actual piece of art in my Discord server that is literally a Yumi themed vibrator dildo. It is beautiful. Is the Wizard the one that did that artwork? I freaking loved it. And one of the things I was talking about was trying to make a 3D model for it so that we could actually have the 3D dildo. It would just be perfect to see that, but not safe for use. It'd just be more of like a set piece. I just look at it on my desk and like, yes, this is the life I have. I have become a VTuber that has a dildo sitting on my desk. And if anyone ever comes over to my house and they see that and they're like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, that's my Yumi dildo. You're what now? Yeah, my Yumi dildo. You see, I'm a VTuber and, yeah, also, hello, Justin Idiot. How you doing, hon? Pleasure to see you here. So, yeah, we'll be 3D printing dildos. I was trying to research, however, on 3D printers how to slice. He's going to hate you for a bit now, Blink. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? But no, I was also, just before stream, I was trying to research how to slice models so I could actually take that little print of the sword and make it into a full-on, a full-scale sword for me so I could cosplay as myself. And I looked into Slicer, Link. I have no idea what I'm doing with Slicer. I looked at it and I cried. I tried to use Autodesk's, freaking software, whatever it was called, and it struggled. I tried to use Kira. Kira did not like me either because it's like, oh no, your print's too big for the bed. We can't slice it for you. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to slice it into parts so I can actually print the damn thing so that it can actually be an appropriate real size. I know the 3D printer can't print 50 inches. No, I know. I'm trying to, like, slice it. Yeah, Kira can't. I was learning that about that. I do have Slicer downloaded. I was looking at it and the interface confuses the ever-living fuck out of me, so I am, like, terrified of it. But I'm also excited about it at the same time because I'm like, me sitting there holding the sword that I put on my model, like you can see right here in the background, would be so freaking cool. Yes, I see the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Why, Link? Why do you do this? Why have you forsaken me? Hi, Batman is Joker. How you doing, hon? Hope you're doing good. You have to get the freaking... Oh, no. Now it's going to make me disable my fucking ad blocker. Do you know how much... Okay. It is obnoxious to disable ad blocker on freaking Opera because it is just so... Can I help you? Do I have a tracker for the randomizer? No, Link. I actually don't. I didn't... Wait, is that a thing? Trackers are a thing for this shit? What? Hang on, let me move over here real quick. And let me get the browser up. I mean, I wasn't gonna go that far. You know, why would I go that far? Like, that would be way too, you know. Anyways, let's get this game of Minesweeper over. How bad can I fail at this? I now know I am in danger. Are you fucking... What? Wow, I failed at that worse than I thought I could have. I did not think I was gonna fail that badly at that. Jesus Christ, that was so bad and so quick. That was so quick. Link, you know how to do. You can get yourself your own pack, you moderator, you. Hi, Plague Doctor, how you doing? All right, let me look and see. We got a two... More like I got silenced for 30 seconds, Floofy. That's what happened, because Nekobasu wanted to be a little bottom. Anyway, so 2 truths, 1 lie. Alrighty, are you ready for this, Floofy? I printed out a D&D miniature to test out the resolution of the 3D printer. I spent several hours disassembling the 3D printer to clean out the extruder and the feeder, just so that it can actually print correctly. And I learned that the best adhesive for a 3D printer is hairspray. The question is, what is your answer? Is it 1, 2, or 3? I am so concerned. What? Why is that stare? You're gonna say 2? No, actually, it was 3 for this particular 3D printer. Believe it or not, it actually works best with painter's tape and not hairspray. Every single time I used I tried hairspray, and it was like coming off the print bed, but I used painter's tape. It was not. Wait. Why would you want to hope that someone, you know, stubs their toe? Why would you do that? Don't hope that. That's so mean. No, I actually had to clean it because there was a little bit of spool that came with it because it was at the thrift store, and the actual thing that feeds the spool literally got stuck, and it was like clamped down so hard that the actual material was stuck. Oh, that makes sense. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And then on top of that, the extruder had not been cleaned, so I also had to clean that out. So I learned how to disassemble a 3D printer, clean it, and what's the best, and that you needed to actually have something for the print to stick to the bed. And yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, hairspray works better with the heated bed because of the way it dries. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a heated bed, which makes it difficult. And Floofy, why? I know you guys want to see me. I know you want to see me fail at this, okay? I get it. Okay? There. Okay. I got... Oh, no. Oh, Jesus, fuck. What? What is this? That was bullshit. That was so much bullshit. That was so much bullshit. That was... No! I mean... We speedrunning Minesweeper. Okay, I couldn't help that one. I could not help the fact that literally I was cheated on that one. I was so cheated on that one, okay? That was awful. Ah! Hello? Hi? Hello? Yo, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this tracker here. What? I don't know what this means by accessible. I don't know what this tracker means. It makes no sense to me. I mean, I'll put it on a third screen so I can look over occasionally. Jesus Christ. Floofy, I can't take a break right now. That's supposed to happen like 2 hours into the stream. Jesus Christ. Also, what? Oh, you're explaining it. As you get an item, you click on the icon. Accessible means locations you can get to. Oh! Oh. Oh. I see the Mr. Krabs thing, Nekio. Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself? Last night, nachos are wreaking havoc. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. But you know what? I had pizza last night, and let me tell you, it was good, but it always leaves me clogged up a little bit, which sucks. The pains of dairy intolerance. The pains of it. You had pizza last night, too? Hey, yo, Minesweeper, like you standing on an enemy? Yeah, a little bit. It makes me a little sad, because usually, like, that was bad. Those are really unlucky with those options. Anyways, besides the stuff with the 3D printer and being excited that I can actually start doing cosplay stuff, among other things. Also, I've been working with High Priestess Scarlet because she's actually, for those of you that knew about it, guess what? She's actually has started work on the comic. So as a result, the work that was left off by Mark Law is now finally being picked up and resumed. And at some point, you guys will be able to see the start of my story. You'll be able to finally see how Yumi came to be and what happened in her universe.
You to say a word.
It will. Is the story time? No, it's not story time. Well, okay, kind of, but we still have a while to get there with actually having the comic done. And I am very excited because I was doing a bunch of story building last night. You're so sorry. Wait. Why are you sorry, Link? Why are you sorry? I'm scared. Me and Tessa were doing a lot of world building. Just building up how everything fits together in the whole galaxy. And I am so interested to see what you guys think when we actually get there. And I got a little screwed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I guess we'll find out what's going to happen. I guess we're going to find out what happens, Link, and I'm going to cry, aren't I? How bad's the damage, Link? How bad is it? You'd like it's great, yo. And yes, Floopy, all right, you get another 2 truths, 1 lie. All right, let's see. Okay, so on my desk at the moment, there is a stick of deodorant. Another thing that is on my desk is a marker. And last but not least, I have a straw cleaner on my desk. The question is, which is the lie? You got Chinese and have some hiccups? Hey, yo. I doubt Floofy's gonna get this one. I doubt Floofy's gonna get this one, too. You are correct, Floofy. You are absolutely correct. There is no marker on my desk. There is a highlighter, though, but that's not a marker. The Floofy has finally got himself a pack. You know, Floofy, I love the fact that you're sitting here just trying, and also, highlighters are... They are highlighters. You don't say highlighter marker, you say highlighter. I'm referring to the marker that you call as a marker, okay? And if you want, I'll leave a mark on you and I'll enjoy it. Did I see the explanation? Yes, I did see the explanation for the tracker link. I don't know how exactly to use it, though. Like, I see I'm like looking at it right now, and as I look at it, which I'm actually surprised the phone's tracking me looking over that far. Holy shit. I'm not entirely sure.
Deflufi Puffy wants you to say woo.
Woo? Woo? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I'm not sure what to make of it or how to really read it. Because, like, I see, for example, it shows Dragon Roost Islands dungeon, and it shows 3 out of 15. I don't know what that means. I see blue numbers. I see red numbers. I don't click on the silhouette of it on the tracker. But, like, Dragon Roost Energy... But hang on. Dragon Roost Island has, oh, there are things I can access? So what does it mean by 15, though? Because I see, like, 3 out of 15, 0 out of 15, like... I'm very confused on that.
Hard. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No! No! Pineapple does not belong on pizza! And if you say that pineapple belongs on pizza, I will send you to jail! In fact, I will send you to Jesus on a motorbike. No, it doesn't! No! Oh! That makes sense! So if that's how many chests I have access to... Hi, Yomi, how you doing? Send you to jail then? Oh, you know what? I'll send you to jail. Just let me stuff you upside my ass real quick. That way I can feel pleasure while I'm doing it. That way I can carry you inside me. Anyways, so if that's how many chests I have access to, what that means... Oh, Jesus Christ. Pizza on pineapple? No! That's the same thing! No! Alright, like, I'm gonna trust you to keep track of these things better than I can, because I'm not gonna be able to keep track of it. I'm going to try and follow a general route with it and hope to God I know what I'm doing, but yeah. Also, by the way, pineapple should be legal. Hey, I like pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is amazing. Jesus Christ, you guys are going crazy with the cards. By the way, for those of you who do not have the money to spend on the crowd control coins, I do have the option with channel points for you to spend your channel points on that as an alternative. That way you guys can participate, because I do know you guys like participating. I like giving you guys as many options as possible. Also, as a heads up, how many of you guys are excited for that live 2D model that's at the end of the month on my birthday? Because I'm super excited for it. I am hyped as hell for it. And I love seeing it and everything. It makes me so hyped and excited. I see you, Link! Link! Link, chill. Chill, Link. Chill. I have a couple of things to get through first, Link, okay? Is that okay, Link? Is it okay that as the streamer of my stream that I have the other things I want to talk about real quick? I know you're excited to watch me fuck up. And in fact, I'm actually planning on streaming a bit longer than normal today, just so I can have as much fun with this, because I am actually looking forward to having a lot of fun with it. Wait, does someone put kiwi on pineapple? Wait, does someone put kiwi on pizza? Are you fucking serious? Why would you do that? No! 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 Who the fuck does that shit? Anyways, also, on top of that, I'm also hyped for that live 2D reveal, because you guys are also going to get to hear my theme song, and I'm just super excited for that. And you've seen... Why would you put strawberries on pizza? No. 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 Also, hi, Marika. How you doing? Also, as a heads up, a funny moment that happened today. So, Tessa has way more sexual experience than I do, right? She has a lot more sexual experience than I do. And yet today, I learned that she cannot grind to save her life. She cannot grind to save her life on anything. In fact, a toothpick grinds better than she does. because she does not know how to grind. I had to literally sit there and teach her how to grind. I don't know how it's that hard. You just go forward and back, forward and back. A toothpick does that better, and it's not even animated. It's not even alive. Yes, Tessa, I am talking about how you don't know how to grind and how a toothpick grinds better than you. I had to teach you how to grind so you could upgrade from not knowing how to grind to learning how to grind like a salt grinder, like me, because I'm salty about this shit. But yes, Tessa. How does it feel to know that a toothpick knows how to grind better than you do? In fact, do you want me to grind on you at the end of the day? No. No, I do not. You'll do your best? Oh, you know what? You know what I think you'll do? I think you'll grind like a moose. I think you'll grind like a moose. It's funny when a bottom knows how to grind when you don't. Yeah, and again, apparently you guys think I'm a bottom, and yet as me, I can sit here and send Tessa onto the floor in about in 30 seconds to a minute. So, tell me how I'm not a top again. Okay, Linda, the only way that you should have a pizza with strawberries and kiwis on it is if it's a chocolate pizza. If it's a dessert pizza. You know? Because, holy shit, no. You know that you're a bottom that playing... Hey, I'm actually... Okay. You know what, Mariko? You know what? I'm actually really good at being a top, alright? Alright, in fact, you want to know how good of being a top I can be? You want to know, like, how good I can actually be at this shit? Alright, you ready? You ready? There's someone that's been teasing me for a couple of days. Not going to release names. However, at one point, they tried to say I was a bad girl. And you want to know what I had to say to that? You want to know what I had to say to that? I literally said, oh, me being a bad girl implies you have control of me. And yet you don't. In fact, you missed out on hanging out with me today, which makes you bad. Which means you deserve punishment. But I don't even think you deserve that, because you've left me hanging, and that just isn't acceptable. I think you're going to have to prove you're deserving of punishment because you've been such a bad little pet. It just doesn't seem worthy of my playtime to give you the punishment I had in mind. It's such a shame, really, because I was excited about it, too. Valerie, you weren't banned. Someone played a timeout card. Why is you got rolled? Yes, someone used the card to wait, why is that starting to get creepy for you, Ultima? Why? I'm just pointing out how I can actually be a top, and people don't believe me on this shit. Like, seriously, also thank you for the hydrate. Anyways. No, Valerie, literally there's a Streamlabs card that allows you to time someone out, and you just got the short end of the stick on that. The pizza and points of interest in food. Oh, Jesus. Also, on top of that, I wanted to also talk about, because I don't know how many of you guys saw this, but have you guys seen the news about the Partner Plus program on Twitch? Because I was seeing that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck with this shit? Like, literally, for those of you who don't know, basically, if you want to become a Twitch partner, the Twitch Partner Plus, basically you need to have 300 subs that are non-gifted, so 300 continuous subs from 300 different people, basically, for 3 months, which makes you a Partner Plus, from my understanding, with a revenue split of 70-30. Whereas normal Twitch partners get a 60-40 split, and affiliates get, the 50-50 split. And I'm just sitting here like, wow. Imagine if you're, a Twitch partner and you see an affiliate who has those 300 subs for 3 months, and they become a partner and they have like 15 viewers while you're sitting here at like 75. Imagine how that's going to make people feel. It's like, it's another way to become a Twitch partner, sure. But it feels so weird to the first 100K. Yes, I did see that too, Link. And that's really, really weird to me. Like, one, if you're a Twitch partner earning 100K, I don't think you're going to have too much to worry about, even if it's like 70-30 up to that. But even still, it's so weird that they're introducing another tier of partnership. And now you're going to see a bunch of Twitch partners working extra hard to try and get that, which means more and more Twitch partners are just going to be seeing their communities as a number, I feel like. And that really, really concerns me because, like, you guys are people. You are people that take time out of your day to watch, sometimes upwards of 4 to 8 hours of a single streamer. And these streamers, a lot of these streamers just look at you and they're like, oh, hey, pretty number. Pretty number. It's like the whole piece of candy shit, and they don't care, it doesn't seem like. And I'm like, you guys are people. I would like to treat you as such and not a number. I would rather earn your guys' respect and earn that sub rather than sit here and just think of the ways that I can, get the money, be like, ooh, hey, this is a person. How can I get them to do that after that goes down to 50? I mean, to be fair, Link. Also, Sweetie Pie, thank you so much for joining the brigade. How you doing, hon? Link, after 100,000, can you just think what that would be like to just earn $100,000 off of streaming? Like, most streamers will not see that. You have to be like in the top 0.01% for that shit. Like, we're talking Iron Mouse level of shit. Hi, Shining Goddess, how you doing, hun? We're talking like freaking Shy Lily levels of shit where they easily could just drop 10 grand on a freaking, a video, because there was that whole thing that happened with that company. So, like, if you're earning $100,000 off of Twitch, it's like, yeah, it's bullshit. But I mean, still though, for most people in the world, 100,000 is still a significant amount. Though I do wonder though, more money from other forms of work, fair. I do have to wonder though, Link, do you think that is that 100,000, is that in dollars or is it in whatever currency of the place that someone's living in? So like if you lived in the UK, it would be 100,000, pounds or euros, Okay. Hi, Rune. How you doing, hon? I hope that your work is going well for you. Aw, best AI, ayo. I'm a better AI than freaking Project Melody. You know what? You bet your damn ass I am. You know why? Because I'm going to come over there and I'm going to outfuck her. I have no idea where that audio just came from. I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear that, and you guys are going to pretend like you didn't hear that either. Because I think I know where it came from. There's no reason for it not to even exist yet. Anyways, aside from that, I have to say, one of the last things I wanted to talk about before we get into the game is yesterday I had to help Tessa through a rather difficult period of stuff that she had to deal with. Girl DM versus Project Melody versus Neurosama. Here's the thing, Floofy. That is a collab that will never happen. Never will happen. Anyway, and I'm not going to go into details, but, it's a thing that a lot of people who are trans have to deal with. And I think it's especially important to raise awareness for this, especially with this month. And that's the difficulty of cutting ties with biological families or lessening your contact with them. Because for a lot of people who are trans, they give fake acceptance, or they give acceptance that seems like it's accepting, but it's just not. Like, for me, hey, yo, Aqua, thank you for being here for 15 months. How does it feel to have been here for a bit? So, for me, for example, me growing up, my mom when I decided to come out about being intersexed and, transitioning, my mom had one thing she always said. Same thing with my stepdad. If you really loved us, you would let us have a decision in things. Floofy, I believe the command follow age should work, and that should probably tell you how long you've been in the community for. And my mom basically tried to guilt trip me really, really badly into, you forgot the age, Floofy.
You know how much I sacrifice?
A lot, Aqua, I know. To tell him if I'm okay. Okay, you know what? Alright, so basically, Tessa's mom, Tessa had a phone call, and her mom basically has breast cancer, right? And to basically sum it up, the whole call was her mom was basically trying to convince her that she should stop taking estrogen because the family has a predisposition to potentially develop breast cancer. And so there was this whole conversation going on of telling her and trying to convince her to get to stop taking hormones so that she could live a longer life potentially. And even said the exact words of, I know it's your life, but you're still my child, and I want you to live a long time. And while that sounds like acceptance, it's really not. It's like, I care about you, but I don't agree with your decision still. I don't understand your decision. And it's really difficult to help with explaining stuff like that. And unfortunately, even if you give parents all the resources in the world, when they're like that, they're not necessarily going to understand or try to understand. And it really sucks because you want so much for your family to accept you, and you think that family should be giving you unconditional love. But in reality, family rarely ever actually has unconditional love because it's really conditional. It's like, we love you as long as you follow this, and this kind of rules. Some people experience it from dealing with what the parents want you to grow up to be. Like my parents, they didn't want me to be a content creator. They didn't want me to be in the creative field. No. My parents wanted me to be a programmer or go and learn how to be like, learn business skills so that I could run a business or some shit, Or, like, just so I could be like a manager at like in like some job. I'm like, I don't vibe with this. Like, I tried programming. I could do it. It wasn't interesting, but it was just obnoxious. But getting back on topic though, exactly. That's the other thing. Like, if Tessa were to detransition and like say she was going into the army, the thing is, guess what would happen? Her parents would be so fucking excited. Her parents would welcome her with welcoming arms and be like, oh, yes, my daughter. Or, well, in this case, they would probably say son, but it's like, oh, yes, you've made the choice to follow in our family's tradition of being part of the military. And I'm just like, that really tells you how accepting they actually are. If they're going to look at that, and if they're going to look at you and be happy if you decide to join the military because all the men in your family do that, that really just tells you how, like, little they actually understand or accept. And it puts you in a really weird position where it might be a more tough reaction. Oh, I know, spray tag. No, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, and Tessa can confirm this. When we were talking about moving to Arizona at one point from New York, Tessa was looking at potentially getting a job with the police force, and her parents basically were pretty excited about that shit. And even when she talked about going to try and sign up for the military, again, Tessa, like, her parents were excited to hear that. They were like, I'm so glad to hear that you're joining the army. That's literally what was said for the most part. And And it's literally because they see her still as a male. They still see her as someone that should be following male traditions in their family. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that her parents want, like her mom specifically wants to be accepting. And it's just, her mom really doesn't understand. She's like, she knows that Tessa takes medication, she takes hormones, but she doesn't understand why. She doesn't understand the happiness that it actually brings, and it's just so weird to sit there and think about that. And I'm just like, how... I personally cannot figure out a way to help someone understand that. Like, for me, when I was starting my transition, my mom literally said to me, "Are you okay with being exiled from your family and cutting ties with so many people? I really think you need to consider how everyone else in your family thinks about this and consider their feelings, because you really should keep your family around because they're always going to be there for you." And I'm like, the fuck? I would rather be happy than have people around that can't accept me for me. Like, my parents were really not good, and it's a slap in the face to have to deal with that shit. Welcome back, Teague. It's literally a slap in the face for me to sit here and be told to now see my mom being accepting of all of this shit. And it's like, yeah, I'm glad that she came around, she's accepting, but it doesn't take away the years of shit that I had to go through. You know? Like, hell, the fact that my mom, when I started my transition in particular, literally told me, because my trans brother told me and asked me to not transition because it would give other people the idea to transition. And I literally had to sit there and say, no, I'm going to continue this, because if I don't, I won't be happy. And I would rather carve the pathway so that other people can transition rather than be forced to not. Like, I have stood up for people for so long, and I am the type of person that will always stand for what I believe to be right and what I believe to be correct. That's why I have such a strong moral compass. And I will continue to fight for those people and continue to try and carve a path forward, because I want to see people be happy and achieve their potentials. And that's why it's so scary to me, because, like, and I made a comment about this on Twitter. Like, you know, I have such a strong fear of influence, because I look at you guys and I'm like, holy shit, I actually have an influence over people. They're fucking listening to me and doing the toilet paper test. Holy shit. And it's scary to think about the fact that, you know, I can be such a big influence on people's lives that I can have people tell people things and they'll start doing it. Okay, spray tag, basically the toilet paper tube. If you take a cardboard tube of toilet paper once it's run out, stick your dick inside it. If your dick doesn't fit, you have a larger than average girth. If your dick does fit in it, but it extends out the end of it, you have a longer than average dick. That's the explanation of the toilet paper test. And several people in the community actually tried it. And it was beautiful. But, like, I legitimately was, like, sitting there. Sorry, spray tag, you're cursed with the information. You come back to test it again. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! But I literally sat there, as I was talking with Tessa about this the other day. You know, it scares me, because what happens if someone actually listens to me and they take something that was meant as a joke and they take it too far? Like, imagine if I just sit there and I just made a random joke of saying, you know, if you really want to have a vagina that badly, you should totally, you know, perform the surgery yourself and just chop your dick off. Like, imagine if someone actually listened to me and did that. I would be so concerned, because they took that seriously when I was just joking about something like that. And I don't want to ever see anyone get hurt. I don't want to see anyone, you know, do that. You know, we could talk about Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So you guys have probably been seeing the post a few years before that surgery. I mean, to be fair, I want to at some point get that kind of surgery myself because, you know, while having a dick and a vagina is great, I would like one or the other. And the thing is, I would rather have just the vagina because it is fucking annoying having just the dick. The dick and the vagina. But that's a $20,000 procedure. Anyways, yes, so Tessa's bringing up the lore dump. So for those of you who have not been seeing them on Twitter, I have been doing some world building with a couple of the characters that are supposed to be showing up in the first couple chapters of the comic. And these characters, you're getting to see you're getting to see a bit of the insight into their personality, see what's going on without actually knowing the full story. You're basically getting their perspective on certain events happening. And it's really, really cool. I've been having a lot of fun writing them. I don't know how many of you guys have been reading it, because I do know it's a lot of reading, but it really makes me happy to make this world come to life. And I'm also working with Tessa, too, as we're doing some world building and building out some different things. Hello, Persona, how you doing? I'm doing good. So for the world building we're doing, literally, it's going to be detailed enough that we should be able to actually make it into its own thing in Pathfinder / Starfinder, so it could actually be a complete tabletop role-playing experience. And we already have things really, really insanely developed so far that it's going to be very interesting. And if you actually read some of the lore drops, specifically in the very first Fishbine lore drop, you actually get the name dropped for the government of the galaxy, which is called the Galactic Overview Democratic Services, or for short, GODS. You're still at home overslept? Oh no! Oh no! And then, of course, you have Dr. Fishbone, which is in charge of the God Chain Unit Division, or the GUD Foundation. And you have to wonder, why are they researching these things? What is a God Chain? You know, you gotta wonder about these things. But it is going to be extremely interesting to show you guys this stuff as we get there. The GUD, yes, the good. So you have the gods and you got the good. But the real question is, how good is good actually? Or is it just kind of a morally gray area that it's completely subjective to interpretation? With your I mean, that's completely fair, Priestess, but you might want to keep that to a real talk in the Discord or something, you know? You know who Dr. Fishbine is? How do you know that, MRX? How do you know that? I've only been releasing for a couple weeks, two weeks now. Been releasing the data logs, and so far you've only seen Dr. Peterson, Dr. Fishbine, and myself, and then some random mystery character. You know? But I've been trying to get those out. You're king in the multiverse? Oh, really? So then who is Dr. Fishbine then, huh, MRX? Huh? I doubt you actually know who he is. Because if you did, you would be able to tell me. But I don't think you can. But don't worry. It's going to be... What have you guys thought of the data logs so far? I hope you guys have actually really, really liked reading the lore and getting to know the universe a little bit more of Yumi AI, especially as we lead up into the debut, because I am really, really hoping that it kicks off well, and it's going to be amazing. I mean, hell, you can see it in the background behind me. You may think that this is a completed room. This is just a work in progress for the VR chat apartment for myself. And I am super excited to show you guys once it's finished. And I'm hoping I can get it done by the end of the month, so I can actually show it off to you guys. But for right now, it looks fantastic. And I've been enjoying working on it so much. And there's a couple other surprises that are going to be happening along the way. So keep an eye out for that on Twitter and on Twitch to see what's going on with that too. Anyways, I do have to say, who's ready for some Wind Waker? Who's ready for some Wind Waker? I know Link was ready for Wind Waker, but is anyone else ready for Wind Waker? Because I need to see some hype going on in this chat. I need to see this. If you haven't yet, make sure you get yourself some crowd control coinage for it to get a model being a bit better this cat girl. Aww. All right, I see Floofy and I see Link going for it. Come on, guys. I see Tigress was also going for it. Priestess has got it. Come on, I need to see more hype. I only see 2 mods doing this. Come on, guys. Time to chaos. Exactly. You see, you guys are so good at this. You see, I just knew how good you guys were going to be at this. And it makes me so proud of you guys. Here I was thinking you guys weren't going to be that. Here I was thinking that you guys are just going to be so... I need to figure out, because I want to make sure that everything is set up properly for this. Okay. It is now set up properly. Now let's get over there.